Welcome in, Wednesday edition, Blue Sky Live here with you today. Clark Ford Studio, Chase Parham, Neal, McCready. Ole Miss is practicing football. We will speak to specialists after they practice football today.
No practice access today. No stretching observations today.
No individual work.
No individual work. We'll not be able to watch the same running back drills that we've watched for 4 weeks today.
You could probably run the drill by now. You could probably take Kevin Smith's place to execute the drill for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, and basically the first two guys, I don't say anything after that. I'm like, what are you doing?
There's some truth there.
First two guys.
The drill where they run through the thing that got the thing going on the internet, and then they have the two tires, they roll at one another, and the back has to dodge the tires after he comes through the thing that sort of kind of is shaped a little phallic.
Yep. And then they have the drill where you do the jump cut.
Yeah.
And then you pick your lane.
Because you got to make sure you stay like sometimes they want to do this juke thing, and he's like, no. You got to keep your balance forward and then move. There's some technical stuff to that.
There's a pass protection drill that they do that pretty much after the first two guys, sometimes just the first guy, everybody's getting yelled at.
Suzanne, we could probably make that happen on Thursday. I keep remembering the Miller Lite Aperol Spritz taste test, and I've been really busy right before Henry's guys, and I've been unable to go get the Miller High Life because I forget it the rest of the week until Thursday afternoon. And then
if you'll remind me,
you have Aperol, I assume.
Yeah, we pretty much
you keep Aperol.
Yeah, I mean,
Aperol and water is.
I like Aperol. I mean, my excuse is you never know when the girls are coming home. But
I mean, now you kind of, you got notice.
Yeah,
when that is the case.
I have a general idea of. Well, I know when Campbell's coming. I don't know whether Caroline's coming that weekend or not.
Okay, gotcha.
I assume she is, but I don't know.
All right, before we get too far off the rails, tell you podcast brought to you by Blue Sky locations all over the state of Mississippi, up and down I-55 throughout North Mississippi to the epicenter down in Macomb and beyond. We've got Sweet Daddy stops at all or most of those locations, including all the new ones. Do tons of catering, lunch specials. That's $5.69 here locally in Oxford with a couple sides bread, any size fountain drink, and again, catering, any size of group. It's just taking care of your own family. A lot of stuff going on. School back in session or bigger groups, they will help you. So again, that's Blue Sky and Sweet Daddies, and again, coming to you from the Clark Ford Studio.
We are Clark Ford's in Amory, Mississippi. 662-257-1900 is the number. Call it. Ask for Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you're looking for. He'll send you a quote. Within 15 minutes in business hours, it's right to the bottom line. There's no hassle. There's no haggle. You get your quote. The rest is up to you. You can shop that quote around or do what I've done. I recommend that you do, and that's hop into a Clark Ford today. You'll love the product. You'll love the service. Corey and the people at Clark Ford, they want to be your car guy. They want to be your truck guy. They'll prove to you what that means when you make the call. 662-257-1900. Guests join on the Campbell Clinic hotline from fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions. The pediatric orthopedic physicians at Campbell Clinic in Oxford are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111.
Yeah, I can't give a ton of comment on Shakai Mills Knight other than he looks really good for a newcomer as far as like the body and the size. He does look like an SEC running back, but look, it's year one swimming. He's running no better right now than I would assume fourth because I think they feel pretty good about Lacey and Diggs, and they feel like Taylor's not going to kill him in some short bursts when necessary.
I think that's true.
That is what it feels like, and that is what it looks like with any sort of rotation there at the running back position. Now, again, we don't, and it's the one thing with Lacey is what Missouri struggled with how to use him last year is what is the pass blocking going to look like, and we have seen him pass block. At least I have seen him pass block literally 0 times.
Yeah,
this preseason. So I do not know the answer to that.
Ben says, Henry's guys being at 4 every Thursday makes me think y'all are drinking Metamucil instead of rain. Well, there's a lot of things. There's a lot there. Number one, it won't be at 4. It'll probably be more like 5. But here's the thing. I'll be honest.
Yep.
I'll take the blame here, even though I don't think it's entirely mine. My Wednesday night is eaten with Pete's show. It's fine. I enjoy doing it, but we tape at night because Pete coaches a football team in Georgia. So we're taping usually around 8 o'clock my time. I'm not through with that show until somewhere close to 10. So Wednesday night's gone. Most Saturdays are gone. Oftentimes on Sundays in football season, I'm working at night because Lane has a presser and I'm doing 10 thoughts. And Sunday night's gone. There's going to be Fridays where I'm traveling. So if you give up Thursday night too, it becomes a lot. And then on Mondays, a lot of times I'm doing what he said, what he meant until 6:30 or 7 because I get back from the press conference and I have to write, and I don't get to that just yet. And then Tyler's here for McCready and Siskey. And by the time I close that up, it's close to 4. And so I'm still writing. So I'm trying to just, and I know Chase sometimes goes out on Thursday nights.
Oh, yes.
You do?
Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes. I thought you did.
I do like, here's the truth. This is the honest truth. There is a big difference for us in our quality of life doing it at 5 versus 7. It's not, it doesn't feel like just 2 hours. It feels like a complete change.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no doubt.
Yeah.
So
if we start at 7,
and what we have found is that at 5 o'clock, we still get a pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if nobody showed up in the stream, please show up in the stream. If no one showed up in the stream, then okay, we would react to that. But we have seen that the interactions have been pretty good at those times. So that is why we do it that way.
But no, I know you're just playing around, Ben. I was just saying that there is some thought process into why we did it. The Thursday night thing is, if we don't start till 7 and we go till 9:15, 9:30, it's just a life thing, honestly.
Yeah. I got a little slow start this morning. Neal knows this. I don't think I've said it on the podcast. Although you guys probably have seen me kind of wiggling around. I am dealing with a neck shoulder issue, which is probably not good for the season not even starting yet. Gonna have to play hurt for a little while. It's a sign of getting old, 100%. As I moved a monitor in my office to the left of my laptop, which meant I was kind of looking over to the left. And after a few days, I've developed this sort of muscle nerve thing down my neck and my shoulder. And sure enough, I called my orthopedic and I said, "Hey, need something here." And he goes, "Well, stop getting old and stop staring at your computer." And I went, "Well, that's not really helping." But point is, it's kind of the running gag. I don't sleep very much. He called in some stuff for me. I took a muscle relaxer last night.
Yeah.
Over 9 hours.
How about that?
Fell asleep with an AirPod in my ear and my phone on my chest and woke up at like 6:15 this morning.
Look at you.
Completely just out.
That's awesome.
But then I'm like,
you
got to go.
You got any more of those?
Oh, I got a whole. I know a guy too. Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, I was done. He was like, "Hey, there's these two. This is during the day. This is not during the day." That was not during the day.
Yeah.
That bad boy knocked me on my tail.
You feel better yet?
It does. I mean, it's one day, no. And he's like, "Hey, you're gonna have to like stretch and do some like you can't just take a pill and fix an issue here." But nonetheless, yeah, that is. Oh yeah, my sleep score was fantastic last night. It was 94, I think.
I got an 86 last night, despite waking up at 4 o'clock to lightning. And Laura was like, "We got to get the cushions in."
Yeah, 94 out of 100 on sleep score. 8 hours, 49 minutes. Excellent quality. Highly restorative.
How about that?
That's what it says.
So the key.
You had extremely restorative sleep.
So the key to great sleep is take a muscle relaxer.
5 hours and 29 minutes of light sleep, an hour 45 of deep, and an hour 36 of REM.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
I was awake for 7 minutes. Average heart rate 40. Yeah.
How about that?
Uh-huh. No, I'm not dying. I have a low heart rate. It's okay. It gets down into the high 30s some nights.
Mine got down to 39 the other night. I was like, damn, that's pretty good for a dude my age.
Yeah, you're happy about that.
Yeah, it's strong.
It made me really paranoid there for a while. I get dry needling a good bit, or not a good bit, but I've had it multiple times for different ailments. Siskey in the stream this morning. Yeah, done that. Lauren Lafferty took me up with dry needling a few times when I needed it over the years. So did you see this? We're going to get to football, but you guys are here. You know us by now. It's getting a good bit of reaction on the board this morning. The water menu that's going into this British restaurant. Have you seen this?
I saw you talking about it.
I think I am intrigued.
Okay.
Neal is not. He's very skeptical over here, that's fine.
I mean, I'm not going out to try a bunch of waters.
People are drinking less than ever.
Good for them.
Gallup poll last year says 58% of adult Americans drink alcohol, down from 67% in 2022.
And they're replacing that with cannabis.
A lot are, yes, that is correct.
I mean,
so a Michelin guided restaurant in
that's why they're having to do the ads now
Europe.
that are like, hey, driving high is also driving intoxicated.
Yes, that also
you moron. Yeah.
So diners will have the choice of 3 different bottles of still water, 4 sparkling, beginning Friday, as well as a complimentary tap water. So it's free if you just want the tap. Long story here on basically how the different mineralities change the taste of the different waters. It says at the first tasting, they tried 5 or 6 different varieties, then did a second tasting exactly the same, but paired them with certain foods like manchego cheese, Comté cheese, chocolate, Parma ham, olives. Like with a wine, the taste changed. The restaurant is the first in Britain to offer a water menu according to Binder, and only a handful in the world. Features selection from across Europe, including Britain, France, Spain, and Portugal. Prices range from $6.80 for a large bottle of the Krog brand to €19 for the Palace of Vidago, a Portuguese sparkling water. The measurement of minerals in water is what drive taste and flavor. Distilled water is 0. It's brilliant for cleaning windows, brilliant for electrical appliances, brilliant for your car battery, rubbish for the human being. These bottles go anywhere between 1,400 and 3,300 on the minerality content of that. Also says how it's served is important. Can't be too cold, which is the same way for alcohol.
Right.
It says room temperature with ice and a slice of lemon.
Yeah.
Diner's another dimension. A lot of people drinking less now. Ready to go.
I guess less expensive than drinking.
My question is it going to change the actual taste of food like it says? That's the answer on whether I'm intrigued or not. Or is it this a placebo effect where you're going to convince yourself mentally that it does? That we are introducing that this is way different and thus...
I think there's some of that with wine, for the record. If you're in a guided taste test and someone's like, now this is what you taste, you convince yourself that that's what you taste. I'm not saying it's not complete. There's not some accuracy to it, but
so much of wine tasting is memory. You have to know the flavor that you are tasting.
Right.
And be able to produce it. I have not seen the new SEC shorts, Matt. Thanks for the super chat, but I have not seen it yet.
Thank you very much.
We will watch it.
I typically watch it. I don't always watch it. It's not.
It has to sort of get put in front of me.
Yeah.
But then I click it once it's in front of me.
It's not appointment viewing.
And it's in front of me pretty much every week at some point.
Yeah, I think so. I probably follow fewer college football accounts.
It gets my algorithm on YouTube throws it to me at some point in the week. When I log into YouTube for something else, it'll have it listed.
I actually did something today that I very rarely do, and I listened to a college football podcast, but it was Russillo.
What was he talking about?
He had Booger McFarland on. I'm not finished with it, but they were talking about this. They had just switched to actual college football, but they were talking about the Big Ten's proposal last week that they leaked out.
The 24-28 team.
Yeah.
Everybody gets in playoff.
He was just saying the obvious, which is that it's insane. He's putting a lot of faith in Greg Sankey to be the one person who can stop it.
Oh.
Because look, I mean, here's what happened. They played these on-campus games last year. Everybody made a whole bunch of money, and everybody goes, hey, let's make more of that money. It's exactly what happened. And the people that are like, oh, this is just a little trial balloon, it's not very serious. I don't think that's true. I think it is pretty serious. I think they want to have a big playoff. 7 Big Ten, 7 SEC. I mean, personally, I think that's watered down to the point of ridiculousness, but and Russillo agrees. So pretty much my standard of something, if I have some take that I think is bizarre and he expresses something that is along those lines. Well, maybe I'm not so completely
He's
off.
awesome. Russillo is fantastic.
He's the absolute best.
He and Bill Simmons are the only two people that a lot of times I will listen to them talk about the NBA, even though I don't like the NBA, because I simply like hearing them talk.
Yeah, well,
it's Russillo and Bill Simmons.
I like Russillo. He's one of the few people I will listen to on college football because he's not telling me college football's year round. It's year. No, I'm like, no, it isn't.
But he's very much aware enough. Yeah, it's not like Colin Coward where you're like, oh my God, you suck in every way.
No. Russillo is a big college football guy, but he knows that you can't produce truly compelling college football content in March. You have to admit that, hey, this is forced a little bit. You have to be willing to do other things. It's like when people do, all he does is the NBA. I'm like, in fact, he does very little regular season NBA.
Mm-hmm.
What he does is he waits till the playoffs are about to start.
And then gets cooking.
And then he dives into it.
Yeah.
And he's extremely good at breaking down games and matchups and series and things of that nature that people who like the NBA enjoy his commentary.
Did you catch any, I doubt live, but any of the clip of Eisen doing SportsCenter the other night? Rich back in it?
No, I saw where he, someone referenced that he.
I watched his tribute of Stuart Scott. Yeah, that's what I watched.
I have not seen it. I saw where there was a tribute, but
he got very emotional at the end of the broadcast. He was anchoring SportsCenter as a preview of his NFL show returning or being on ESPN with the NFL Network, ESPN merger, acquisition, partnership, whatever it is, with that. And he did. It was very touching, very moving. Actually sitting me down a bit of a YouTube rabbit hole watching some Stuart Scott content from 2015 while I was on the internet. Very gripping, touching things there.
Just 10 years ago, and it feels like a completely different era.
He was 49.
Yeah.
I had forgotten that the eye droop was from getting hit with a football.
Yeah,
he was at a training camp with maybe the Patriots and got hit in the eye with a football, as Neal almost witnessed last week. They go faster than you think they do. Watching on television.
Well, and I mean, I've had that injury in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Not a football, but it was a baseball.
One last kind of news and notes thing here. I put this on the board. Robinhood, the investment website, announced on Tuesday the online broker is now launching new prediction markets for professional and college level football. So if you would like to treat college and professional futures and games like the stock market, they're your guy. Robinhood will allow you to buy shares of teams for games, to wager on them, and like anything else, it is market driven, so the price will change based off how many people take both sides. I saw somebody on the board said they've been messing around with this. They made some money off Joey Chestnut with hot dogs on the 4th of July.
Okay.
And that, like, it's kind of like a money line. Obviously, favorites have the majority of the $1 share, so you're not making much, but it will rotate as investments change. There on the Robinhood app, which tells you can invest and you can bet on any damn thing you want to. Find a way, find a place.
There's no question about that.
Eisen does seem like a legitimately good dude. He does. Yes, that is so. All right, let's see.
Got the first pushback on links on 10 Weekend Thoughts.
Oh, what was that?
Guy said, leaving links about politics, anything regarding 34 convicted felonies, Trump, for instance, is plain old unprofessional. Hotty toddy, he says.
You put a ton of links in there about everything.
And so I said, quietly send me your address. I'll send the police to get those guys that are making you read against your will. People get, not all people, very few people. Like that guy, I probably could talk to that guy for 10 seconds and I would know everything I need to know about him. But yeah, it's like just because the link's there, you're offended. If you're offended that easily, man, I don't know how you get through a day.
Tyler, late to the stream. How many miles a week are y'all running right now? 20 probably. Not a ton. I'm not killing myself. I'm just
About
trying to keep
6.
some baseline. Neal keeps getting some lower body injuries.
I've got a hamstring issue. Obviously, I must have a little mini tear or something. I can get to about 2.1 miles, and the pain becomes insufferable. Shoots up into my glute. Everything gets locked up, and it's not pleasurable.
Assuming that I don't have any crazy life things or I can stay relatively healthy, I'm trying to find a spring marathon. So I'm trying to keep in just enough to sort of keep a baseline.
I'm jealous.
Right now. There's not a lot of options, so I'm struggling to pick one. But
yeah, I wish I could run because I enjoy running, but right now I can't do it. It just hurts too bad. And running through pain is not smart. You're not doing anything but hurting yourself at that point.
Oh, we'll never do that. No. So,
but no, I get completely locked up. Everything mid hamstring up into my lower back at that point. But mostly it's hamstring, glute. It's just so tight that it's painful.
Good. More in a second. Appreciate all you guys. First, though, show sponsored by BetterHelp. Maybe you should have sent that link in the response back on the person frustrated there. BetterHelp, because with BetterHelp, Halloween lets us have fun. What scares us? What about those fears that don't involve zombies and ghosts? Maybe links. Therapy is a great tool for facing your fears and finding ways to overcome them, because sometimes the scariest thing is not facing our fears in the first place and holding ourselves back. So therapy, great for so many different things, including talk to somebody without preconceived notions. They will help you with no judgment, just there to make you better. If you're thinking of starting therapy, try BetterHelp, entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. Fill out a questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Overcome your fears with BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/MPW today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MPW.
We're also brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating. We mentioned Hand-Raised Guys. They sponsor that show each and every Thursday. Same great people, products, and services. If you live in Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo, or the surrounding area, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Hernando, South Haven, Memphis, or the surrounding area, call Southern 662-429-4429. Oxford locals, Ole Miss families. If you need dry cleaning or laundry done right, Lapel's Dry Cleaning has you covered. Proudly serving the Oxford community since 2016, Lapel's takes care of everything from suits and formal dresses to comforters and everyday laundry. Even better, they offer free pickup and delivery to make life easier. Just call 662-638-3149 to be added to the pickup and delivery route, or visit them at 3010 Old Taylor Road, right across from the Mark Condominiums. Mention MPW, you get 50% off of your first order. Trust Lapels to keep you looking your best. Are you retiring soon? How long should you wait to take Social Security? What accounts should you pull from first? Are you already retired? Should you consider Roth conversions? These are just some of the questions that can only be answered with the personalized retirement income plan. Andrew Seago Wealth Management, specializes in helping folks just like you come up with their retirement game plan. Whether you meet at his office in Collierville or prefer Zoom from anywhere, schedule a free discovery meeting to see what they can do for you. It's rebelsretire.com. Also brought to you by Arnett's Fine Jewelry. It's a fourth-generation jeweler located in the old Lamons Jewelry Building on North Lamar Avenue in Oxford. They offer expert jewelry repair, diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, stackable diamonds, genuine stone bands, pearls, color stones, diamond jewelry, and much, much more. If you're looking for gifts, especially jewelry gifts, Arnett's is the way to go. At Arnett's, they want to be your jeweler.
Podcast is brought to you by Chicory Market and Johnston Hill Creamery, chicorymarket.com. Go see other catering options for your events, for tailgating in the Grove or wherever on campus you are. Deadline's coming up on Friday, so plenty of great options, small, large, more savory, sweet, whatever you would like there with Chicory Market. Remember, still filling spots for that Friday supper night before Ole Miss and Georgia State. 7 to 9 o'clock, 4-course meal. Mahi is the main course. Protein, really good stuff, really creative stuff there from Heath Johnson and his team at Chicory Market. You can reserve your spots directly online. It's BYOB. Get some bottles there from Bond Bottle Shop inside their location as well. So again, that's Chicory Market and the JohnsonHillCreamery.com. You know about all the charcuterie, the grazing trays. desserts, sandwiches, and plenty more. So make them part of your catering in your tailgate. Again, that's JohnsonHillCreamery.com. This is a little ways away, actually, just inside a month. Actually, Neal doesn't even know this because I just got the final okay about 5 minutes ago. But it will be a public event. Ole Miss is doing a Sports Connect. It is a sort of a symposium, a panel or multiple panels for different sports media, sports business people on September the 19th. It's at the Overby Center on campus. And at 11 o'clock, the keynote is Renee Anderson. She's the Chief Revenue Officer of the NFL. And that keynote will be a live podcast with me. So MPW Digital, we are doing a live show there at 11 at the Overby Center. She is an Ole Miss grad, and she is an Executive Vice President and Chief Revenue Officer in charge of all partnerships and revenue items for the National Football League.
Look at you.
Look at it. Just podcast that could, little engine that could. Just trying to rev.
You might work your way into the mix to be the next David Kellum when he steps away from
is
football.
that what it is?
You've kind of become the voice of Ole Miss.
Okay.
You know? I mean, everybody says DK, and I'm like, well, I mean, yeah. But you're kind of moving into that territory.
So 11 o'clock.
You do the Hall of Fame. Now you're doing the symposium. You're quickly becoming the
like the Jeffersons.
The Bob Barker, Wink Martindale, Alex Trebek of Ole Miss. It's quickly happening.
The point of that was that MPW Digital and the podcast, good guess there. She's pretty important. That's a large job because if you've noticed, the NFL is king and they make a lot of money on their partnerships and activities throughout the.
Good for you. That's good.
Yeah, I don't have a catchphrase. I don't have a home run or touchdown call.
You need one. Might be time to start thinking about it.
I've pushed for several years. I would love to do an Ole Miss baseball game, like in the booth. I want to try.
See, here we go.
Nobody tells me yes. I can't get a yes. I'm shut out.
Here we go.
I'm shut out.
I don't think so.
I'm told no.
Hey, Denson.
Be Alcorn on a Tuesday. I'm not asking for anything much.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
Be interesting. You want to do the play-by-play or the analysis?
I mean, I think that's the one team sport I could do the analysis.
Okay.
I mean, in general, I understand that's probably not my mode, but I do think Ole Miss baseball I can do the analysis.
You might be able to do both.
Oh, a one-man crew?
Oh, you could be a one-man crew.
Well, they had contemplated, I know a couple years ago, I don't think I'm giving anything away, they had discussed at one point wanting to do a three-man thing and do like the dugout kind of like field level person. Nobody had tried that in the ESPN streaming stuff, but yeah, Neal has a better voice than I do, but it's true. That kid, where was he from? Like Miami, Ohio or something? The boom goes the dynamite kid.
Dynamite, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Kids Day game. Look at the kid. Ole Miss typically loses that game.
Hey, it's not your problem. You're not playing. You're broadcasting.
Yeah.
If you broadcast baseball, you will broadcast losses at some point.
That is a guarantee.
They're going to lose. They're not going undefeated.
Mm-hmm. Not
happening. Although LSU Shreveport went undefeated this year, I think.
They did. Is it NAI?
Yeah.
59-0.
Something like that. So it's doable, but it's not likely. So at some point you got to call an L. All right, we need to work on your catchphrase.
Okay.
We got to make this happen.
I got a minute.
Listen, I need a project. Here we go.
That's your project?
I mean,
find a way to get me in the booth.
DK's going to need a day off. He can't do every game.
Well, no, you got ESPN. DK doesn't do the TV. So that's 2 extra options every game.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the ESPN streaming booth.
Oh.
For the random midweek when it's just kind of.
So who's doing that now?
They have a rotating group of people. It just depends.
All right, we got to make this happen. This has to happen. This is a travesty.
A travesty. Okay.
You let him come. You ask him. I don't even know if they compensate you for it. They ask him to come do the Hall of Fame thing. He gives of his time, of his free will. And now they're bringing a guest to town. And I'm sure she's wonderful. I'm sure she's an incredible speaker. but she's not so incredible that she can just sit up there and do a podcast by herself. So they bring him in. And all he's asking for, Denson, Keith, is a chance. One chance. One shot.
A chip and a chair, as they say.
One shot. One shot, one moment in time. Let him broadcast an Ole Miss baseball game.
Yeah.
That's it. Do that, and let's see what happens. We'll see where things go. There's nothing in this for me. This is about my friend, my colleague. He deserves this opportunity. He's earned it. You're asking him to do all these things for you, and he's asking for one thing for him. One thing. Step up.
You done?
I mean, I'm kind of done, but I mean, I'm kind of getting started. I mean, you gave Murphy Holloway a basketball opportunity. He doesn't have any broadcast experience. Yeah, he played basketball. I get it. He played baseball. He's an alum. He was once top 40, under 40. I mean, there's a lot going on here that just needs. There's a lot happening here, Denson and Keith and everybody over there.
The days have passed on those awards. No longer under 40.
Chancellor Boyce, I know you don't know who I am, but listen, I'm speaking for the people right now. I'm right now, I'm the voice of the little man, the unseen, unheard man and woman, begging you to give this man an opportunity to broadcast a baseball game.
Nash Vanderverse says, if I ever get arrested, I'm calling Neal to come to my defense. I mean, Neal said in a different life he wanted to be a lawyer. He would be good at the closing statement. I'm going to grab the jury, and we are about to go on a little tale here, guys.
Oh, if I
about to tell a story.
If I had a do-over.
About to tell a story.
If I had a life do-over, I would absolutely be an attorney. And I would have gone to courtrooms and enjoyed the hell out of it. Probably not the repercussions of it, but the art of it, I would have thoroughly enjoyed.
Counselor, the floor is yours. Opening statement.
I would have loved it.
Hello, men and women of the jury.
But as an attorney,
thank you for your service.
As an attorney, would people really trust like a bald guy? You'd have to have a head full of hair, right, to pull that off. As like like if you were an attorney representing a client, and you're trying to talk a jury into reasonable doubt. Can you do that as a bald guy? Don't you have to have a head full of hair?
There have been good bald attorneys, surely.
But wouldn't you be better served having a head full of hair, wearing a nice suit, and you're walking?
Do you run into like?
I
mean, you have been on multiple juries, including Foreman for a murder case. Do you feel like better-looking attorneys captivate juries' attention better?
Yeah, sure.
Do you?
Of course.
Human nature?
Yeah, human nature.
Women want to please them. Men respect them to some degree.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tupelo says you need a head full of salt and pepper hair.
I agree.
Got a little age on you, got a little experience, but
distinguished. But you're not. You don't want to look Hollywood. You don't want to look so handsome that all the men are intimidated by you because they're
like Glenn Powell walking in is not accomplishing it. That's not the.
But you want. Yeah, there's a certain look that you want.
Respected.
Yeah, like where women are attracted to you, but they're not lusting after you right there in the moment.
DJ, hey now, I'm a bald attorney. I overcompensate with nice suits, though.
Oh, sure. I mean, look, it is what it is. It's like people throw the bald thing at you like an insult. I'm like, look, I didn't choose this.
That's always the thing. We've done this since we were 2 years old, all the way through whatever. You make fun of somebody like with a personal trait they have no power to. And it's like,
yeah.
What would you like me to do?
What would you like me to do? I mean, I've said that before. Like you're bald. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I mean, I didn't choose this. I began to panic over this at the age of 16.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you're short. It's like, what would you like me to do?
Is there a stretching exercise I can do?
That is not the same as even weight or things along those lines or whatnot, or even how you dress, where it's like, okay, I mean, I had some say in that.
Yeah, when someone calls me fat, it hurts. When someone calls me bald, I'm like, I mean, yeah.
Tupelo, good suits, nice hair, and a cologne you can smell when the attorney walks in the room. I don't know the last time I've put cologne on. It's been 2 decades. I don't wear it.
I don't wear.
I don't own it.
either. Laura will give it to me every third Christmas or
Oh, really?
something, and then I think if I'll
Occasionally you spray it and walk
if I
through
put it on, yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, you wore it," and then I forget.
Oh.
It's just not a routine thing. Carson's at the age where I think there's a lot of cologne because sometimes he'll walk through it and you're like, "Whoa."
Snoop, sometimes you're bald, short, and dressed bad. Well, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That's where you can control the dressing bad part, but
Can.
the rest of it's kind of out of your control. I mean, life's not fair.
Not everybody gets to walk through the line twice.
Yeah. I mean,
or once.
Because sometimes you'll see someone and you're like, man, you got to God and he just spent some time on you.
You
like,
hung out. The elevator got stuck.
Yeah. I mean, everything kind of went your way. Like,
it's our long-running podcast bit, and now we've changed to a different person, but it's like, oh, God, let me feel so sorry for Andy Roddick losing in the finals of Wimbledon. Poor guy.
Yeah.
No one on earth is changing. Like, everybody would change places with Andy. He's not worried about us.
Justin Verlander.
Yeah, now it's Verlander. Where you go, okay.
He gets knocked out in the second inning, and you're like, poor guy.
Hall of Fame pitcher.
Yeah, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Married to Kate Upton.
Good-looking guy. He's got millions and millions and millions, and he sleeps with Kate Upton. It's going to be okay. I mean, he's going to figure it out. I mean, he goes to the dugout like, damn it. I hung that curveball. God, bless America. And he goes back by the time he gets to the clubhouse, he's like, I've got millions.
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
I'm in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to have a ceremony and everything. And
it's fine.
I'm fine. I'm going to go ahead and get my shower now. I'll wait for the ball game to end. I'll do this media charade, and then I'll go hang out with Kate. Go grab a late bite somewhere. Let the night go where the night might go.
He might have been one of the least offended person when they did that frappening thing and all those pictures got exposed that time. And he went, oh, darn. You proved I'm with Kate. Like, okay. All right.
Doggone it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I apologize to the 20 people from Rebels 24/7 who are listening to us for the first time today and wondering how we've become successful in this genre. I do completely understand we're the Dan Le Batard of SEC podcast at this point. So it's
time
whatever.
to break down the practice. Let's break down period 4, running back drills. I mean, I don't know how. Listen, the game's in 10 days. They're going to play games. Thank God.
And we have a structured game week. When it gets here, we are not there.
Yeah, we're not there.
On Monday, we're going to look at the lines. We're going to break down games.
Yep.
We're going to do all that stuff.
Yep.
Today is not Monday.
I tape with Pete next Wednesday.
This might be the toughest day of camp from a podcast standpoint of actually talking football.
Wait till tomorrow.
Now we get specialists today.
Yes.
Talk about Carnero.
Sometimes those end up being really fun.
Because they're fun.
You just have to.
Well, we have an Australian punter to deal with.
You have to try to get there.
And we get the Western Kentucky transfer.
Yeah.
Who, third team All-SEC.
He's good.
By the coaches yesterday.
He's really good.
He is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the punter much.
We're going to try to find out today.
Have we seen him punt at all?
Not one time.
We haven't, have we?
Mm-mm.
He has not been outside for viewing the entire camp.
I have not seen him kick a ball.
You're right. Tupelo Reb, I did see your post. I appreciate that. I always like the community posts that really take off on the board. He said his post about first Ole Miss games you remember. A lot of cool memories coming out. It was a good thread. I appreciate you you making said thread. I think I answered that I had to go back and look for the score and try to pin it together. I think the first Ole Miss game that I actually have recollection of as a kid was 1992 against Tulane. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. I'm almost certain. It was either 90 or 92, and I think it was 92. I would have been almost turning 9.
My first Ole Miss game was 1986. We came up here to visit my cousins who were in school here. It was Ole Miss, Arkansas State. They retired Archie Manning's jersey.
Oh, really?
And all the kids were there with the jerseys on.
Yeah. I know that picture.
And my brother and I sat up at the top of what I think was the home side, if I recall correctly, and just kind of watched. We knew about Arkansas State because we'd seen them play Louisiana Tech for years and years and years.
Oh, there you go.
It was a tie.
Was it really?
The game ended in, if I recall correctly, the game ended in a tie.
What year was this?
1986, I think.
Let's see. 1986 Ole Miss football.
I would have been a
86 is a fairly prominent Ole Miss LSU game, right?
Would have been a junior in high school.
The Ole Miss Rebels were Independence Bowl champions in 1986. They beat Texas Tech 20-17. September 20th, 1986, Arkansas State 10-10.
10-10. Yep.
So that team was pretty good and tied Arkansas State. They went 8-3.
It was my first
8-3-1.
It was my first time ever in Oxford.
Went 4-2 in the SEC. Billy Brewer was in his 4th season. Can you name the defensive coordinator of the Ole Miss Rebels?
In 1986.
Pretty prominent.
Carl Torbish.
That is correct. In his 4th season.
Carl Torbish coached at Louisiana Tech.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the offensive coordinator, I'll be real impressed. In his 1st season, and he does not have a Wikipedia page.
I don't know. The only other coach I know is Mickey Merritt.
Bill Canty is his name.
Mickey Merritt was my next door neighbor in Ruston.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. Yep. His son Kerry was a little older than me, but we played neighborhood ball.
The 3 losses in 1986 were Arkansas 21-0 in Little Rock, Georgia 14-10 in Athens, and Tennessee 22-10 at the Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium in Jackson. That is correct. They struggled with the small school teams. Arkansas State 10-10, 21-20 over Southwest Louisiana, now known as Louisiana Lafayette.
Wow.
Strange. Got up for the big ones, but struggled a little bit there on the others. Well, I mean, you speaking of, Billy Brewer came from Louisiana Tech.
He did.
That was where he was prior to his Ole Miss tenure for 3 seasons.
Took Louisiana Tech to the national semifinals in WNAA.
Did he really?
I believe so. I heard from, I don't think he'll mind me saying this. I heard from one of Billy's sons when we first started. Said that his mom Kay had a lot of friendships that survived the test of time after they left Ruston.
Oh, really?
That she really enjoyed Ruston.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've exchanged a few messages with one of his sons lately. Had a good back and forth there with him. All right, we'll come back and I don't know. We'll talk about some football or something. I'm not even going to promise anything at this point, guys, but we will return in a few minutes.
Oh, we didn't overpromise on the show because we said on the show
10 days out.
10 days out. That's all we said.
That does not guarantee anything.
That doesn't mean anything. It just literally it's
it is
true.
A statement.
Today's the 20th. The game's on the 30th. 30 minus 20 is 10.
Yeah.
We got 10 days left.
AnySpark, the fastest, most reliable fiber internet option available, whether you're streaming the Rebels or connecting with family and friends. They offer both residential and business packages with speeds up to 2 gigabits. That's up from 1 previously, so more power at your disposal. To learn more, register for service. That's AnySpark.com. AnySpark, get connected, stay local.
We're presented by the College Corner. Georgia State is wear white. Plenty of polos and tees in stock at the College Corner. More than 4,000 square feet of the best Rebel gear in Oxford. So don't fight the traffic on the Square or Jackson Avenue. Go to their new location at the Oxford Commons across from the new Chick-fil-A. Plenty of parking. The staff's going to have you in and out on your way to the Grove in no time. All the brands you're looking for: Nike, Horn, Legend, Champion, Antigua, to name a few. If you're not visiting Oxford, stop by the other 2 locations, the Ridgeland store by Fleet Feet, the Flowwood location by the Half Shell, and you can always visit collegecornerstore.com. We're also sponsored by Kaiser Flooring. Kick up the cozy in your home this season with new floors from Kaiser Flooring. As certified installers, they're proud to offer a wide range of options, included heated tile. In fact, did you know they even build showers, offering a lifetime warranty against leaking? So wherever you stand in your home, stand comfortably thanks to the specialist at Kaiser Flooring. Visit Kaiser Flooring in Oxford or Batesville. Check them out online at kaiserflooring.com. Call Argent Welts 401k Advisory Services team today. They'll conduct a complimentary, no-obligation benchmarking and analysis of your current 401k plan. Mention that you heard about them on MPW. You'll get 10% off your first year's fees. We're also brought to you by John Edwards, Regency Travel Incorporated in Memphis. John's part of Virtuoso. It's a worldwide network of travel partners that allows him to supply his clients with added values, unique benefits simply not available to other travelers. Get in touch with John if you're looking to make a special trip, one that creates a lifetime of unique memories. Give him a budget. Give him some parameters. He'll give you options you won't find on your own. 901-494-3387 or jedwards@regencytravel.net. Get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve at Corinth Dental. Dr. Bubba McQueen, Dr. Jenny Beth Hendrick are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of your smile using conservative, state-of-the-art procedures that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. From routine checkups to advanced treatment, including implants and Invisalign, Corinth Dental is here to help you achieve your smile goals. Schedule your appointment today. Take the first step toward a better version of yourself. It's corinthdental.com.
Podcast is also brought to you by Horn Legend. Speaking of the items there available at College Corner, you can also order them directly online, hornlegend.com. I'm telling you about the excellent quality of their sports shirts. That's the dress shirt, button-down type deal there that I wore to church on Sunday. Performance fabric, really soft.
Keith,
great.
he even goes to church.
There you go.
Come on. This has to happen. You can't even see me right now, and I'm on my knees begging. Let this man broadcast a baseball game. It was going to change everything.
Change everything.
It might change everything.
There you go.
Vin Scully had to broadcast his first game.
That's true. Never know.
Jim Nantz had to broadcast the Masters the first time. He didn't start out with his 9th Masters.
Had to cut his tie for the first time.
He had to. Yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll cut your tie at the end of a series.
There you go. Got some cotton pieces as well if you're looking for that. Run by an old Miss Grad again, hornlegend.com. And when you purchase, please do us a favor. Select MPW Digital from the drop-down on how you heard about them. That helps us out, and you get some great products, including all the collegiate styles that are available now to get before kickoff. You know what colors you got to wear depending on what game, so let them help you out there. Again, hornlegend.com. College football mega preview from The Athletic. I'm not going to read all of it, but a few things. Just letting you know kind of where people stand out of their all their writers and the predictions. Texas getting 12 of 17, 20, 23, 25, 28 or 29 votes to win the national title.
Okay.
Clemson at number 2 most votes at 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I just don't believe in Cade Klubnik to win a national title.
Well, here's the thing. They have a lot back.
And you play in a league where you can get to the playoff, and then when you're doing that, you're already in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, people do the Penn State thing. I was like, guys, they played in the national semifinal last year.
They did. They just known as the program that doesn't win the big game, and thus until they win the big game.
Until you win it.
Yes.
And when you win it, all of a sudden, you got to change the narrative.
Yes. LSU 3 votes, Penn State 3 votes, Notre Dame 2 votes, Ohio State 2 votes, and Georgia 1 vote.
Okay.
Schools to lose in the national title game: Clemson 9 votes, Penn State 7 votes, Texas 5, Ohio State 2, Oregon 2, Alabama 1, Georgia 1, LSU 1.
Okay.
There are SEC schools. The number 1 overall matchup, Clemson and Texas, 6 votes. Ohio State, Texas 4, Penn State, Texas 4. There. Heisman Trophy, Jeremiah Smith gets 15, so basically half of the votes. That's not a shock.
No.
He is very good.
The interesting thing here is that wide receivers just don't win it.
Correct. Garrett Nussmeier, 5 votes. Arch Manning, 3 votes. Clay Klubnik, 3 votes. Jeremiah Love, the running back at Notre Dame, 1 vote. And then I'd love an explanation. Baylor quarterback Sawyer Robertson, 1 vote. That came out of left field.
Yeah, I mean.
If so, bad news for you.
Here's my thing. I don't know how people get so worked up over these preseason things. I see people just screaming like, and that's about Ole Miss people. I'm just in general, the disrespect. I'm like, guys, they're gonna play games. We're gonna get results. I mean, if in the event that your team is being disrespected and they earn the respect, they will get the respect. And if a team is being overhyped and they lose,
they will find out.
The bubble will pop.
Ask Florida State 2 years ago.
Yes. Sometimes it pops fast.
Was that last year?
Last year.
Oh, that was just last year.
They won like 3 games, 2 games, 3 games.
Yeah.
That's why this Alabama thing with Florida State, the line's only like 12.5, and I'm just like, I don't bet on games with real money, but I would be
Jam Miller's out, though.
Yes, I don't care.
Oh, you think Bama's rolling them week 1?
I've said this. I don't
You
know
picked Bama to win the national title?
I did.
Yeah.
I did this little process, and that's where it led. As I started, I didn't know where it was going. By the end, I was just
that happens with brackets sometimes. You start doing it, and you go, "Oh."
By the end, I was just in here yelling, "Roll Tide!"
There you go. It's all that family stuff coming back.
I grew up a Tide fan. I did.
Clemson getting 26 of 28 votes in the ACC. Miami getting the other 2. SMU, no votes, but 1 playoff bid vote. The Big 12, Arizona State 6, Texas Tech 6, Kansas State 5, Iowa State 4, Baylor 3, Utah 3, TCU 1. If that means anything, it's going to be a fun league. Everybody can beat everybody, and all kind of chaos going on there in the Big 12. As 6 different schools got at least 3 votes to make the college football playoff out of the Big 12.
I do think there's an argument that the Big 12 will be the most entertaining league.
I buy that. Used to be back in the day. They throw it around and beat everybody and all the stuff.
And everybody's kind of decent enough to beat everybody else. I didn't say best league.
Baylor, 3 votes to make the playoffs.
I mean, you got Baylor, you got K-State,
Utah,
Iowa State, Utah, Arizona State,
and Texas Tech.
So you got some teams.
Big 10, Penn State gets 15 votes, Ohio State gets 11 votes, and Oregon gets 2 votes to win the league. College football playoff bids.
Yeah, this is where I'm with Ursillo here, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
The problem with this 2018 playoff, well, one of the problems with this 2018 playoff where you have 7 Big 10 bids. Chase, when was the last time the Big 10 had 7 good teams?
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, so we're diving into, like, as he said, and he was making fun of it, and he's right. And I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, so I'm giving Ryan Russillo the credit. He's like, what are we going to do? We're going to do a show every week? And the next, what do you say? The next at-large bid goes to Minnesota. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, when
are we really doing that?
Yeah.
And when people say, well, the NFL takes a percentage, I mean, it's not the same thing.
No.
The NFL's built on parity. You're not.
And it's standings. It's not just picking.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. The NFL doesn't have a committee to decide who makes it. So going in, like when the Bengals and the Steelers play in Week 18, that the winner's in the wild card and the loser's going home.
Oregon gets 21 votes to make the playoff. Iowa, the 4th most votes in the Big 10 to make the playoff. They got 4 there, Hawkeyes.
How about that?
SEC, Texas 18 votes to win the SEC title. LSU 5, Bama 2, Georgia 2, A&M 1. Votes to make the college football playoff this season.
Okay.
Texas 28, so all but 1.
Okay.
22 for LSU, 18 for Alabama, 24 for Georgia. A&M 5. Why did I do that? Sorry. Florida 5, A&M 5, South Carolina 4, Oklahoma 2, Ole Miss 2, Tennessee 1. I keep pointing to how interesting that game in Norman between the Rebels and the Sooners is in October.
Sure.
Place on the schedule, the whole deal.
Sure.
Oklahoma hyped as hell right now to get these SEC games.
Mm-hmm.
They believe in Mateer.
Yeah.
Nobody seems to really believe in Venables, but we'll see. Again, he plays the games, coaches the games.
Another thing that bothers me, by the way, is when coaches this time of year talk up their team and fans go ballistic. I mean, what do you want them to say?
This is a complete rebuilding year. We're going to suck. I have told our athletics director, just please let me hang on until next season.
I mean, I saw people like criticizing Sam Pittman talking at the Little Rock Touchdown Club or whatever the other day, and he was like, "Hey, I think
we're better.
I've got a good football team." What do you? People are like, oh, "You're an idiot." What do you want the man to say in front of the Little Rock Touchdown Club? All right, I mean, what precisely is the alternative to what he said? Someone explain this to me like I'm 4. I mean, he's at the Little Rock Touchdown Club. That's a context clue. What's he supposed to say? I mean, I'm not saying he's right.
Is that the most talked about touchdown club in the country? I feel like every time we mention a damn touchdown club, it's the Little Rock Touchdown Club.
I think it might be the one touchdown club that has survived the test of time.
I assume Birmingham has a big one.
They do. They do.
I assume that's number 2.
And so, like, if Kalen DeBoer goes to speak to the Birmingham Touchdown Club, listen, there's a message that the people want to hear in the preseason while he's still undefeated. I mean, I just don't. I get if you want to go, hey, Arkansas is going to suck. No argument here, but the coach can't say that before the season at the Little Rock Touchdown Club in an NIL era. That won't work. I mean, they're just people that find things to criticize that I'm like, this is not criticizable.
Is it the Monday Morning Quarterback Club in Birmingham? Is that their thing? Is that who that is?
Yeah, because I think the Alabama and Auburn coaches,
they raise a ton of money,
and they speak. Yeah, they speak there on the Monday of their open dates.
Okay. Oh, is that when it is every time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. But seriously, we get a lot of touchdown club buzz. It's where AD at Juracek. He was doing the whole NIL thing that time.
Yeah.
Petrino, we mentioned him recently. A lot of Little Rock Touchdown Club stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, good for them. If you can, there was a day when that was a big thing. If you can survive the test of time and keep it going and adapt to a modern era, good for you.
Siskiyou with a couple takes in the stream. Sam Pittman leads the SEC in cost of per win versus resources he's given. They should build a statue of him. The only people that don't like Sam Pittman are actual Arkansas fans. Some truth to that.
Probably a lot of truth to both of those things.
Mm-hmm.
In a world where he doesn't make it, their search will be fascinating because you will see whether whoever they get, based on who they get, you will see whether they believe the promises that will be told about here's what we're going to do with NIL.
Group of 5 team to make the college football playoff. Boise State 10 picks, Tulane 6, Navy 4, Memphis 3, UNLV 3, James Madison 1, San Jose State 1.
Don't sleep on that Tulane game. It's a weird spot on the schedule.
The perceived bracket based off of those picks. We all like brackets.
And let me be clear. I'm not saying Tulane's beating Ole Miss. I didn't say that at all. Before anybody goes crazy, I'm saying that's a weird spot on the schedule because it's right after 2 SEC games and before LSU. And LSU's going to, if Ole Miss is what we kind of think Ole Miss is, that LSU game's going to be hyped. And Tulane comes in the week
you
in
can
between.
Make, again, you have to squint. You can make the argument those 3 games are in ascending difficulty order. All things considered. You can make the argument.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can make an argument that Arkansas is the most difficult game, but I can make the argument they are ascending in difficulty.
I tend to agree.
The projected bracket based off the Athletic is Oregon opening up at home against the Alabama Crimson Tide in an 8-9 game. The winner would face the Texas Longhorns. What?
I'm just laughing at the stream because I know that's going to happen. It's going to get taken out of context somewhere else, and they're going to.
Neal said John Summerall is going to come into Oxford and kick our ass.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm just saying it's a trap spot on the schedule.
Georgia Boise State 5-12 game winner against Ohio State. Congratulations to the Bulldogs on their bye leading into the Buckeyes. Yeah, LSU and Miami in the 7-10 game with the winner advancing to the other Death Valley in Clemson.
Okay.
Or actually, it wouldn't be at Clemson. It would be a neutral site. Yes. But either way. Notre Dame, Arizona State, winner facing Penn State.
Okay.
Quarter final.
Okay.
That would be your bracket. First 5 out, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Kansas State, South Carolina, Florida.
Well, they're bullish on the SEC. That's a lot of SEC presence in the top 17.
They asked people for some hot takes. One of these 4 will make the college football playoff. Minnesota, Kansas, Syracuse, or Baylor. USC will fire Lincoln Riley after a 7-5 season.
If he goes 7-5, he deserves to get fired at this point.
1 game final score, Georgia Southern 35 with Clay Helton, Lincoln Riley, USC 31.
Ooh.
That might Katie bar the door. That might be it.
No, that would be a game that if you called me and said fourth quarter, hey, this is happening, I would flip.
Yeah, you're on there.
Because Clay Helton's, from all accounts, a super guy.
Seems to be a super dude. Georgia, Miami in a first-round game with Carson Beck.
Oh, I'd watch that. I'm going to tell you now, here's the thing about Georgia. You can dislike Carson Beck, the person, and think he's weird and he's whatever. He was better than the other dude.
He was Gunnar Stockton.
I mean, Carson Beck made some throws now.
Here's one. I mean, they asked for a hot take. Ralph Russo. Amid relentless rumors about James Franklin being considered for the vacant Florida job, Penn State's knocked out of the quarterfinals of the CFP, and Franklin leaves to replace Billy Napier, who was fired in December. The move ushers in a new era of coaching changes in the expanded playoff era.
Oh.
There's a hot take.
I mean, James Franklin would do a good job at Florida.
Rutgers will go 2-1 against the combination of Oregon, Penn State, and Illinois.
I mean,
Somebody high on the Knights there.
Well, speaking of people who've done a good job.
UNC and Bill Belichick take advantage of a very easy schedule to win 9 games. And the Big 12 has 5 teams finish at 7-2 in the conference. After Texas beats Texas A&M to close the regular season, Texas A&M beats Texas to win the SEC championship a week later, causing Alabama and Georgia to both miss the playoff.
Who wins the championship?
It has Texas beating A&M in the regular season finale, and then A&M beating Texas in the SEC championship game. Would thus then knock Georgia and Alabama out of the playoff.
If the assignment was give us a hot take, that's a good one.
Last hot take. Well, 2 more hot takes. Arch Manning will throw for 300 yards in all of Texas's first 5 games, including road wins at Ohio State and Oklahoma. Then throws 4 interceptions against Florida. Then will throw 4 interceptions against Oklahoma. Okay. The loser of Ohio State, Texas wins it all.
Okay.
That's not really even a hot take because you don't have to win your game. You don't have to be undefeated. It's not a big deal anymore. So that really doesn't do much for me.
I never liked that assignment. Like, come up with some hot takes. It's like, okay, but am I being real or am I just what am I doing? I never understood that assignment.
Neal has made a resolution to not back A&M during the preseason.
Not doing it. Nope.
No matter what they look like, he is not backing A&M.
And God, I hear some stuff. People are just they're
and you hear stuff about some sexy football, some line it up and just run that.
I do, and sometimes I want to do like in 10 thoughts.
Yeah.
But hey, I've talked to a lot of people. Here are 10 things I've heard. But the problem with it is that 1% of your audience that thinks you're saying it's going to happen, they can't get through that context, and you just get killed for it later, and so it's not worth it. But boy, I'm gonna tell you the Kool-Aid that is being served right now about Texas A&M
it's got a lot of sugar in it.
It is delicious.
It is sweet.
Oh, it is the perfect mix of sugar and the Kool-Aid mix, and they got some of that Portuguese water, and it is delicious.
What's your favorite Kool-Aid flavor?
Ooh, when I was a kid,
yeah,
the tropical punch,
the red.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay,
I mean, it's classic. I like the orange.
I like the orange and the pink lemonade. I'm not a grape fan, and I'm not crazy on fruit punch.
Oh, I remember pink lemonade now that you mention it.
Yeah. I think I like more tart things now as an adult. So
yeah, the grinds is so flavorful. I mean,
it's
listen, if you let yourself drink a couple of sips of that Kool-Aid, you
start swaying.
Oh,
start locking the arms.
You start running swaying through a wall, man. Yeah, you start sawing off the horns.
Yeah,
boy, it just you can't put it down. You got to be
careful.
You
are pulling for Texas though in that game.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. You know me, by the time we get to late in the season,
it's such a strange dichotomy because I was kind of with you. Texas feels like the team to pull for there, just palatability. But A&M has the nicer people.
Oh.
And it's not close.
If you took out...
Texas is the most arrogant group of humans on earth.
If you took out the... I watched
the weird stuff.
I watched the video of apparently freshman orientation.
Did they have the leaders and all?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you see these parents and everybody, and they're doing the swaying, and it's, we're going to saw his horns off. We're going to saw his horns off. Now we sawed his horns off. Whatever. My God. I just can't get past it. Yeah. But if you took that away And you just said, go talk to some people. They're the
Awesome.
nicest people.
Good dudes.
They're the
Good
easily.
people.
I mean, listen, if you were to rank fans nicest to most obnoxious,
They're up there.
oh, they're there.
Yeah.
They're number one. I mean, present me an alternative and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
shoot it down.
Yeah.
It's not Vanderbilt. People go, Vanderbilt. No, they're snooty.
Yeah.
Because Vanderbilt say, oh, yeah, sure, you beat us by 30, but you'll be working for us in a few weeks.
Yeah, sure.
And so it's like, well, that's kind of obnoxious. I mean, like the battle for most obnoxious fan, like who's number 16 on the nice list is a war. Because there's a lot of God almighty. But nicest, it's A&M. It's a walk in the park. But then they go kill it with the cult stuff, and they kill it with the whole bonfire thing, and the guy making the stupid, horrible
Midnight
jokes.
Yell is
where they talk about the team that they're getting ready to play, and it's like, oh, what are you? Stop! Just make it the cringe factor, and then you want to hate them.
Be a little less weird. Just be a little less.
You
weird.
want to hate them, and then like A&M comes to Oxford. And they're so nice.
Yes.
Everyone is so nice, and they walk around going, oh, you have a lovely town. This is a lovely place. We love coming here. It's the nicest people, and they're not creating chaos.
It's good.
Like, it's fun when LSU comes to town, but you know things are just going to go to hell. You know it. And so by the end, you're like, God, this was...
Go home.
Go home.
Yes.
But A&M's here, and you're like, hey, if you guys want to stay till Tuesday... I mean, you're the nicest people. And then you start to buy into it, and then they start sawing the horns off again, and you're like, oh, and the guy with the... it's like the guys that do the chants. When they get finished, if you go talk to them, they're like, that guy's, he's great.
But he did the chant.
He's a future CEO somewhere, but he's doing this weird thing, and just, it's too much.
Podcast brought to you in part by New Albany Pharmacy and Solutions, newalbanypharmacy.com, new website. See all they have going on there by making a few clicks and heading to newalbanypharmacy.com, 140 Fairfield Drive in New Albany. Contact them at 662-539-7777. Family-owned pharmacy with excellent service, wide range of gifts for all ages, as well as home decor, jewelry, and more. They take care of you. Tell them you heard about them from MPW Digital. Get 15% off any non-medical purchase. Again, that's newalbanypharmacy.com.
We're brought to you by Parrish Brewing Company. They're located in the heart of Cajun country right there in Broussard, Louisiana, speaking of LSU. But you don't have to be an LSU fan to love Parrish. No, sir. Absolutely not. They've got, they make great craft beer. You'll love it if you try it. Dr. Juice, highly crushable juice bomb, 6% ABV. They've got Ghost in the Machine, my personal favorite, double IPA. They've got another double IPA, and I can't think of the name of it, but I had it the other day. It is exquisite, frankly. It's excellent. Wherever you look for beer, they have Pilsners, lagers, everything else. Wherever you look for beer, look for Parrish Brewing Company. You will be glad that you did. I'll have a mailbag up on 24/7 Sports here probably in the next hour or two. It's brought to you by Art Hayes, Sotheby's International Realty. Are you thinking of making a move? Put the power of Sotheby's to work for you. As a licensed agent with Sotheby's International Realty and a supporter of all things Ole Miss, Art can help you buy or sell in your hometown or anywhere in the world at no charge to you. Seriously, call and ask Art how. 612-805-5929 or email Art at arthur.hayes@lakesmn.com.
Podcast also brought to you by the Ole Miss Athletics Foundation. Fall sports officially underway. New digital ticket model going into effect this year. Screenshots no longer work. So go to OleMissSports.com to familiarize yourself with the latest transferring process. 2025 men's and women's basketball season ticket donation renewal deadline quickly approaching August 31st, 11 days away. Call the Ole Miss ticket office or go online to get your tickets today. And if you want to get your priority points up before seat or parking selections, call the foundation, 662-915-7159, or give to athletics.com. That's GIVETO, athletics.com. It's a good idea, Siski, talking about doing some cringiest bracket from a fan base standpoint.
Whew, be some close games.
Will says we should go get a dirty soda at the BYU game.
All right, I got to tell you, that's on my checklist of places I'd like to go just because of the background.
Provo?
Yeah, the background. Looks like a beautiful place to go to a game.
What's the restaurant they have out there that does the dirty sodas?
I don't
Is
know.
it Sip? Or...
I don't know. I learned about a place in Buffalo just yesterday, so I don't know.
Do what now?
You tell me about the place that you get the beef sandwich in Buffalo.
Oh
just
yeah,
yesterday.
the Weck. What the
Wecked,
Weck?
yeah,
The
with the roll.
the beef Weck.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That's what you said. I took your word for it. I've never been to Buffalo.
Cars line up for $1 drinks at the Cedar Hill Swig. That's what it is.
Oh.
Cedar Hill Swig. Swig started running the promotion day after it opened the door. In 2024, Utah's soda culture became a trending topic on social media, cementing the stereotype of Utahns as avid soda drinkers. Soda shops in Utah are famous for selling dirty soda with add-ins like flavored syrups, fresh fruit, creamers, etc.
Oh.
Yeah, I think maybe like Sonic then started doing something after this. Although most Utah soda shops have been open since the early mid-2010s, the culture has recently gained recognition from the general public, who garnered attention after local soda shops were featured on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, a reality show that premiered on Hulu in September 2024. Yes.
No.
You have a comment.
I do not.
You have a thought.
I probably do, but I leave most of that to myself.
Yeah, I thought Sonic had dirty sodas.
Dirty sodas.
Does that like up the caloric intake of the soda by 1,000? Like, are they all kind of like low cal? Like, what's the sweeteners?
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody says they're quite good.
I haven't had a Sonic. I always liked the limeades. Hadn't had one in a long time.
Grind says Gatorade doing a documentary on a high school in Alabama that's lost 91 games in a row. They're trying to end the streak this year.
Oh, I'd watch that. 91 games. It's a lot of losing.
I don't know how many they got up to. I feel like in Mississippi back 15, 20 years ago, Thrasher had a really long losing streak that was forever. Up around Booneville. You have no recollection here of
No, I don't remember
Thrasher football.
I don't.
They're the Rebels.
I mean, I would cheer
or
for.
They were the Rebels.
If you've lost 91 in a row, I'm for you. I'm happy for you when you snap that streak.
Longest losing streak in 4 days ago. Actually, they're still losing. I feel bad for them. 4 days ago, the Rebels are riding a 20-game losing streak right now. But that's not what I remember from.
Ooh, 44 ounces of soda. That's a lot of soda.
Mississippi Sports Facebook page on July 11th has the longest. What? Oh, what?
Joel Boyd said he bought a shirt. All wives matter.
That's good.
That's good.
According to Mississippi Sports, the longest losing streak in Mississippi history is Edinburgh, 2003 to 2008 at 58 games.
Okay.
The Rasher, which is what I was thinking of, lost 55 straight from 1996 to 2002.
Wow.
William Sullivan, 47, Hill, 45, Thomastown, 45, Coahoma AHS, 39, Enterprise Lincoln, 39.
I got to think about shutting it down at some point, don't you? Like, what are we doing? Why are we even playing this game?
Buddy of ours sending us a text this morning. I assume that he is in Wyoming. Said it's in the 40s for his run today. Is it hot here?
It is supposed to cool off some next week.
It's okay outside this morning.
It wasn't terrible.
I mentioned it this morning to somebody this morning. I said it's okay.
Yesterday was bad. Middle of the day yesterday was brutal.
Yeah, that's why I knew about Thrasher so much. As Hatley would play them. Normally, Hatley would just go 1-10 on the season. They would beat Thrasher.
That was your dub.
Yeah. My freshman year, the one year I played football, we went 1-10 and beat Coffeyville for the one win. That was.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we never did anything like that at Ruston. We just won.
We
just walked into the locker room.
I'm not 100% sure that Hatley has ever won a high school playoff game. I'm actually pretty sure they haven't.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. We would just roll the balls out and win. I mean, that's just what we did. We won. I told you the locker room.
It was in the culture.
Yeah, it was culture. It was part of the fabric of who we were.
Yeah, we're not done with the humidity yet, guys. We're gonna get another little.
It's called false fall.
It is.
September is going to be what September is. Hot. The only difference late in September is that nighttime starts being not so bad. The edge comes off. But this has been a hot August. Tom Luke tried to tell me the other day that it was not a hot August. And I was like, you are out of your mind.
What?
He was like, we've only had one hot day. And I looked at him like,
really?
Yeah. And maybe I'm just soft. And probably compared to him, I am soft. But
you have not run the triple option in the SEC.
I did not. No, he's tougher than me. No question. But I looked at him like, I don't know, man. It's felt pretty hot to me. Just keeping it real.
I was listening to a couple people talk at practice a few weeks ago, and they said, well, we had, and I forget what it was, apparently in like 1984 or something, there were like 82 straight days over 100 or something in Mississippi. I don't know, like some sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, I would have lived through it in Ruston, Louisiana, too, because if it was over 100 in
it was
Jackson,
there too.
It was 100 in Ruston.
Yeah. Is Mobile still the hottest place you've lived, though?
Yeah.
It's worse because the humidity and everything.
Insane. And it's you know what it is in Mobile is that there's no break. It wears you down.
Last thing, if you want to bet on Scotty Scheffler this week for the Tour Championship, he has the shortest odds, meaning he's the biggest favorite in a PGA Tour event since Tiger Woods in 2009. He is listed at plus 160 on Wednesday, meaning to win the entire freaking golf tournament, you only get 160 off of a $100 bet there on Scotty Scheffler.
Wow, that's not a good bet at all.
He has a 41% win percentage over the last 2 years.
He's dominating the sport.
Yeah, I was going to read one thing. It was a microaggression against my Saints, but let me find it real quick. Had the list.
Do you have any hope at all, or are you now hoping for paper bags?
Paper bags, but the problem is that we have such a credit card issue that I don't even know once we lose that we have the ability to correctly rebuild. I think we're in 1 or 2 years of purgatory no matter what. So what made when the Thunder were tanking fun was that there were people that you targeted. Is there a player that your Saints fandom is fantasizing over? No, because we're not there. That's what I'm saying. I almost feel like we have to suck for 2 years to then have a tank season or something. This is maybe I'm wrong, but I get the NFL is built on parity, but our contract situation is as bad as anybody can potentially be in the NFL, maybe in NFL history. So we have so much money and we don't suck at every position. We have some guys, but those are guys that are going to be out of their prime or either you need to deal some ways. Mickey Loomis has created a mess. It is a contractual mess right now in the front office. If you're Arch Manning, how attracted are you to the idea of being the franchise quarterback for the Saints? I mean, is it your grandfather been gone long enough where there's not as much pressure? I mean, very few people really remember Archie as the quarterback. I think the pressure is there equally no matter where in the NFL. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that would be huge. I mean, I think he's probably would love that, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I have it here. Since March 1st, 2024, so a little over a year, 16 months. Scotty Scheffler has a better winning percentage than the following: 49ers, Panthers, Bears, Saints, Jets, Jaguars, Patriots, Raiders, Browns, Giants, Titans, White Sox, Rockies, Trailblazers, 76ers, Pelicans, Nets, Raptors, Hornets, Wizards, and Jazz. That's wild. One golfer on the tour. That's crazy. Yes. Oh, the Wizards suck. John Wall retired yesterday. Saw that. After a 10, 11-year career. There's rumors that he is going to join John Calipari. Oh. Yes. That he's going to be like a director of player personnel type thing. I've said this, and they lost. I'm 99% sure they lost, but really fun game to watch. Maybe one of my top 5 funnest games just to watch in an environment is I watched the Kentucky-West Virginia Elite 8 game. I think it was Elite 8 with Wall and Cousins in a bar in Lexington. Oh. And it was really, really fun that night. Bet. I was in town for Ole Miss, Kentucky baseball, and it was the same weekend that I think it was Wall and would have been Cousins. Would that have been who would have been with him? That feels right. and they were playing West Virginia in the NCAA tournament. And I want to say Elite Eight, but it was somewhere in there.
People forget how good DeMarcus was. God, he was amazing.
Yeah.
So was John Wall.
He was
excellent.
Anyway, all right, we will wrap there. Back tomorrow with Jeffrey. Back tomorrow with a hand raise, guys. We have football on Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about that. We got a game in Dublin. We got some other stuff coming up here this weekend, and then week 1, 10 days away, as we said. So hope all of you have a wonderful day. Rebels 24/7. Neal get you 75. Pay for Rebels 24/7 full price. Get Paramount for free. Paramount plus Showtime. A lot of options there for you.
We led the network in signups yesterday.
Did we?
We had another good day yesterday. We're winning. It's like that Bearcat culture. You can kind of start feeling it a little bit. You just walk in expecting to win.
Rocket ships and stuff. All right, we will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Talk to you then.